Hello everybody. I am just going to show you my most recent make. Um, well, not the very most recent, but the most recent resin make. I just put this together and put all the little dangles on it. I got this mold, the resin mold, from Amazon. It had actually three sizes in it to make the journal covers. Originally, this was my front, I thought, but as you can see, I put the sticker in down, so it doesn't really show. I mean, it does in a way, you can see it through there, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I redid it with a different cover. One of my butterflies floated down. Apparently, I didn't realize it, but when resin cures, it pulls everything to the center. So it kind of moved everything around on me, but I was still pretty happy with it. And like that you can see through it. So, my thought was to make different kinds of bindings. So this is the rings that actually came with the mold. And I do like them, and what I partially like about them is if you decide you want different dangles on them, then you just, unhook the ring and put a different dangle on there. So that's kind of cool. Again, I just kind of do a quick little flip through here. Little journaling space. Some pockets, tucks, another pocket, little tab, little pocket. Nothing too exciting in here, just kind of, threw some things in there like you do. This is actually a band off of some vellum that I had gotten. And I originally had thought I would put it the other way on the page, but then kind of forgot about it till the last minute. So I just made a cut and stuck it in there, and it still works. It's kind of a neat little thing. My homemade boo-boo tape I made, that's on there. Dictionary page, drew a little picture in there, little floor plan. Little piece of map in this little pocket. Just various little journaling spaces, extra paper in there. Just a music sheet on there with a music note. Thought that was kind of cute. This stuff I found in a book I got at a thrift store. So I was just like, oh, it's kind of cute. The Co-op bookstore. I don't know where that is. That is not where I got them. Avani's. I took some notes while I was looking at something, watching Tracy Fox, and just took some little notes on the back of that, which I didn't realize till I had already glued it in, but it's like, oh well. This was kind of fun. That was also in a book I found at a thrift shop. So, and Flow here from Progressive. More boo-boo tape. Just some little cards. Another little card just tucked in there. Postcard. This could, I don't know if I sewed that on there or no, I just glued it on there, but something could be tucked under there. That's stapled, but there's a little tiny paper clip. I love these little tiny paper clips. I will get more of them. This is glued all the way down, I guess, so just for some added interest. Made a tab, made a little pocket there. Or the little baby paper clips, love them. This is an envelope I had made. Sticker. Just a top tuck that I don't have anything under, but it has a pocket in it that's loaded. Another top tuck. That's actually, I guess, just a, like, folded over that and stapled, so that's what that is. And that looks like that opens, and there's a pocket under there. But since it fits in those pages really well, or in that, so it's almost a little secret, I guess, but another tuck. Pockets, map. Oh, lots of pockets there. Estherville. My mom's name is Esther, so that's kind of fun. Pocket there. Let's let that, whatever you call that, music notes stick out a little bit. That's kind of fun. So that's that one. Got some crumbly paper in there apparently. So that was the first one I made that had that resin cover. And then if you've watched lately, also made this one that I bound more like a traditional book. I made a cover and then just glued the resin cover onto the front cover of the journal, but I wanted this writing to show through, so I didn't want to make it as big as it should be, so I just kind of left that. And then since I wasn't using the hole for binder rings, I did just string some beads through there. And then this is just paper clipped on here. So, and I don't think I've stuffed anything in here. Nope, this is all just blank. Oh, I haven't even glued that down either. So this still has some work to be done in it, or, you know, if somebody wanted it like this, that would be fine as well. They could decorate it themselves, but I do like this dangle. And I like that, you know, if you don't want it on there, you can take it off and put it on something else. So I did, I think I've showed these before. Did kind of get into the making dangles and, you know, glue toppers. Made quite a few. These little bottles. So kind of like those. That's a fun thing to do. I like the way they feel when you're, you know, working with them. Made a whole bunch of pokey tools. This is the one I'm currently using for myself. So kind of like those as well. It works really well. I've used it actually in resin even. It's got a glue on it. But yeah, it works really well. So anyway, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below and ask me. I try and get back to you as soon as I can. Usually fairly fast with that. Otherwise, I will go ahead and get this uploaded, and I have some other ideas of how to bind these together without using the rings. I think I'd like to do something sort of like a tab, but I need to think about that a little bit more, so I will work on that. And if you would like, share, and subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. Again, just my little resin covers here. So thank you very much for spending some time with me, and I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you later.